What's up guys, Volt here bringing you a brand new Fast and Furious Heist build. In today's build, I'm bringing you the 2010 Dodge Charger SRT-8 that was used in Fast 5 for the Vault Heist. These cars were pretty much, I believe, police cars, and Brian, Dom, Roman, and Han, I believe, stole like 4 of them, and 2 of them were turned into the heist vehicles, or the heist chargers. So they could actually like haul the vault doors or the vault itself. It was a pretty epic scene. I love the scene in general, and it is a pretty powerful car. They needed something really strong and powerful to actually be able to pull those. I mean, overall, this car is very simple to build. It's very easy to build and doesn't cost that much money. So to start things off, we're going to go with the base price. You're going to go to the travel and transport website. You're going to go down to the 4-door option by the filter list, and you're going to go down until you find the Bravado Buffalo S. It's going to cost you about $96,000, which, again, not very much money compared to, the couple of $1 million that you need for certain cars. So yeah, the Bravado Buffalo S is actually based around a 2012 to 2014 Dodge Charger SRT-8. So it's mainly that for the body style, but it also is like a few years older or newer, so it's as close as you could get for the build, I would say. People are gonna probably say, oh, it's not a good car, you could use the regular Buffalo. You could, but I don't think the Buffalo does enough justice as the Buffalo S. I know it's more money, but again, it's not very much money. And easy to build too. It's very, very simple to build. But again, it's based on like the 2012 to 2014 Dodge Charger SRT-8s. So that's what this base model is built after. It's not like the 2010 version that is in Fast 5, but it's close enough. So once you have that, we're gonna watch out for the cop car. That's just kind of ironic. I'm doing a heist vehicle build and cop car goes by. We're gonna go inside the LSC Customs. As you can see, the Bravado Buffalo S is in the sports category, which is very odd because it should be a muscle car, honestly. It is what it is, I guess. I mean, I don't know what else to say. So as I go over all my builds, I go over the overall look, the visual appearance, and the basic design of the car and how it's portrayed in the movie and or game itself, or anywhere else in general. Anything else I don't go over is completely up to you. It's just I put a few staples into the actual build that you want to try to follow to actually rebuild the car for your collection, or just to rebuild it in general, just to have fun and just to have, the car there for driving around. So without further ado, let's get into the build. Again, it still kind of shocks me that it's not in the muscle category, but I don't really know what to say about that. So anyways, we're going to start off with the front bumper. You want to go and put on the painted front bumper. It kind of gives it more of a lip. So the painted front bumper gets rid of the kind of black piece, which you can't really see it because the actual matte color on here real quick. But it does cover and like change the whole front to be all one color. So you definitely want to do that. For the rear bumper, just go with stock, I guess. Honestly, the ones that are actually in the movie, well, they're missing their back end because they have like a tow cable, whatever, because they're hauling the vault. So they're pretty much missing their entire back end almost. It's a pretty interesting thing. I'll try to find some pictures for you guys so you can see what I mean. But yeah, I just either keep it stock, or unless you want to spend a little bit of money, you can to actually change it up a bit. But personally, I just keep it stock. From there, we move on to the exhaust. You want to put on the oval exhaust. I think it fits the best, personally. It's not really like a quad tipped or, it's pretty much single tipped exhaust for the most part. So the best option I can come up with is the oval exhaust, and I think they fit pretty well. Again, it's not double or quad tipped or anything like that. It's just they look like this, I would say, for the most part. Pretty close anyways. From there, move on to the grill. You just want to go with the black grill. You don't want it to be like stock chrome or anything like that. You want it to actually be, pretty much all black for the most part. Kind of, I don't know, stealth it out. After that, we move on to the hood. You just want to keep the stock hood. It's got that big, huge blower on it. Well, it's got the kind of hood scoop on it. It did have something kind of like this, but a lot smaller. But unfortunately, you don't want to do this because it just overpowers it too much. So I would just keep it stock, personally. From there, we move on to the lights. You just want to keep them stock. Again, I don't know why I go over this because most of the time it never really changes. Neon kits. There's no neon in the car because it's a heist vehicle, and that would be kind of stupid in putting a lot of money in the neon, especially if it like does a jump or something and it might just destroy the neon. So yeah, not a very good option. For the plate, I would just put on the yellow on black and then just put whatever one you want on, personally, because again, they're missing their back bumper, so they don't have a plate. again, I'll show pictures so you guys can see. No plate. Same respray for last, we go to the roll cage. You want to make sure you do put a roll cage and chassis upgrade in this. They do have roll cages. They actually are, I would say, almost like stripped out on the interior, but unfortunately we can't do that in this game. But yeah, they're pretty much like bare bones stripped out because they're trying to, I don't know why they would try to do that, like get rid of the weight. Because when they're trying to pull a vault that's extremely heavy, sure, there's 2 of them, but I feel like getting rid of the weight would be making you a lot lighter, so it'd be harder to pull it. I could be wrong. I don't know physics that well, so you guys can let me know down in the comment section down below, you know, how that all works and everything. So after that, we move on to the roof. You just want to keep the stock roof. You don't want a sunstrip or carbon roof. It's just, no, nope, just keep it stock. Again, like I said, fairly simple build. So onto the skirts we go. Keep the stock skirts. You don't want custom skirts. It's not extended or anything. It's just stock. It was pretty much I would say almost bare bones stock SRT-8. But there's a few things that changed on it. That they changed. Removing the back bumper, painting it matte black, putting special rims on it, thicker tires, all that stuff. For the spoiler, there's no spoiler. Again, no back end. How can you have a spoiler when there's no back end? If you figure that out, let me know. From there, we move on to the wheels. Now, the wheels, I kind of think they actually look really good. And they fit really well. They're almost like the ones I put on for Vince's Maxima. But you want to go to wheel type, you want to go to the sport category, you want to go to the stock rims, you want to put on these Super 5 rims. Now, if this isn't a little bit ironic and a little bit like, you know, kind of Easter egg, hint, hint thing, Super 5, the car that this was built in or was in, like starring in, was Fast 5. You kind of get the idea there, like Fast 5, Super 5, and they're the rims that actually fit perfectly on this Buffalo S. I don't know. Is it a coincidence? Is it ironic? Is it just sheer dumb luck that they did that? I don't know. But yeah, the Super 5 I think fit the best. I think they look the best, and they just, I mean, there's not really any other ones that really fit really well. These kind of like have like the angled to the top of the spokes. And again, they just look really good on this car and just fit it really well. Wheel color is going to be black. Tires, there's no custom tire design, so don't worry about adding that. Bulletproof tires on, if you wish. I didn't, and I mean, I honestly probably wouldn't. I don't think they would have bulletproof tires on this car. They might. They put a lot into it, that's for sure. And tire smoke, white tire smoke. I don't know why I tried to purchase that because it's automatically on that already. Last before the respray is windows. Now, there's no tint on this car. You're probably thinking, why wouldn't they put tint on it? Good question. I mean, maybe it'd be a little bit harder to see. Again, it's a heist vehicle. You'd think they would have a little bit of tint on it at least to kind of give them, you know, the element of surprise. You know, that way they can't see who they are or something of that nature. But no, they have no tint on it. It's bare bone, like plain glass, the roll cage and everything in it, and it's just, you know, they're pretty much ready to rip that vault out of the wall. Spoilers, sorry. Anyways, I'll see you guys in 2 seconds with a rolled steel primer color. Alright, and we're back. As you can see, I have my car in my primered out rolled steel, both the primary and the secondary. So this is a very, very simple paint job, guys. There's no pearlescent. It's a basic just plaster on the paint and you're done. There's no crew color, so don't worry about adding that. And everyone can make this car. It's very, very simple. So you want to go to primary color, you want to go down to the mattes, and you just want to put on the matte black. Same thing with the secondary color. Go down to mattes, put on the matte black. That's it. That's all it is for the paint color. Now, you can do the matte pearlescent glitch if you wish. Put on metallic like this, hover over the colors. You don't need to purchase them, just hover over it for about, I'll say 5 seconds. Back out. If you have a custom plate, change that and then change it back to whatever you want. Or you can, if you don't have a custom plate, best option, the cheapest option would be to purchase something you already purchased and then go back into it. So say I bought the stock grill already, I would just go back to the stock grill and then go back to the black grill. Wouldn't cost me any money. Or if you didn't purchase anything, you could just purchase one of the plates. Very, very cheap, very easy. Then you go back to respray, go back to primary color, go down to pearlescent, and you can then add a pearlescent to the car if you wish. It's really shiny, but honestly, I don't think a pearlescent would actually make this car look any better. It's supposed to be a matte black, and personally, I think it looks better as a matte black. I mean, the only other thing you could do would be probably adding like maybe like a dark steel or like it's really, really difficult because honestly, I would just keep it black. But yeah, that's how you do the matte glitch if you guys didn't know how to do that. And anyways, that is it. That is how you recreate the 2010 Dodge Charger SRT-8. That are the Vault Heist vehicles for the movie Fast 5, the 5th installment of the Fast and Furious franchise movies. Again, it kind of makes sense that they would use, Dodge Chargers, a lot of horsepower, V8s, super balls of the wall, car that would be probably one of the best choices, if not the best choice for the vault heist, honestly. I mean, it do so much, plus 2 of them make it a little bit easier than doing it with 1, I would say. I don't even think 1 could actually do it, but it is pretty cool. If you guys haven't seen that movie, or if you haven't checked it out, go check it out. I would definitely check it out. Or if you haven't checked out any of the Fast and Furious movies, I would definitely check them out. You don't know what you guys are missing, especially if you love cars and racing and things like that. So let's head outside. As you can see, it's dark out, as always. So as you can see, this dark, you can't really see it, but yeah, we're going to get a little bit in the light. You guys can see it a little bit in the light at the very beginning of the video. That's kind of why I do that. Because most of the time when I'm in there, I'm customizing, I come out, it's pitch black, dark out. It's just stupid. But as you can see, the matte black paint job looks perfect. The wheels look absolutely perfect. I would say almost spot on. The exhaust probably could be a little bit better, and you could, if you could remove the back end, that would be even better, but you can't. But, yeah, a very simple build, very cheap build, and I mean, if you're trying to recreate all the heist vehicles that were ever, alrighty then, that were ever released in or ever put in the movies of the Fast and Furious franchise, this is definitely one you want to add to your collection. Or if you just like Dodge in general, this is probably one of the ones you want to add to your collection. So yeah, I think that's gonna pretty much wrap it up. So if you guys did enjoy, don't forget to like, subscribe, click the notification bell, leave your comments down in the comment section down below for what build you want me to do next. And I think that's pretty much going to be it. So hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.